Let's see what y'all's assumptions are about me. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Savannah if you are new here. I pretty much post just all sorts of types of videos, vlogs, lifestyle, really honestly just documenting my 20s. I'm 20, I turn 21 next year. But I'm trying to spice up my content a little bit more because recently I've been just posting like straight vlogs. So I'm gonna try to do reading you guys' assumptions about me today. I'm really curious to see what y'all's assumptions are. I asked y'all a few days ago, so y'all have had like ample amount of time to let me know what they are. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I will put it right here. My Instagram, my TikTok, and my Snapchat. Definitely you guys should follow me on there because YouTube, I pretty much just post twice a week on the minimum, but I'm gonna actually try to start getting maybe some more videos up here and there. But I post on my other social medias literally every single day, at least on one of them every single day. So definitely follow me over there if you would like to see more of me. I'm nervous. I don't know why, but I'm just nervous. This is what I posted. I just asked you guys to give me your assumptions. So let's go ahead and see what y'all had to say. We're gonna just scroll and then we'll just pick. First one, you really love being on your own, but you do struggle being alone. I think it's fair to say that that is pretty accurate, honestly. I do really enjoy my alone time just because I feel like when I'm around other people, I cannot think of myself. It's just really hard. I will think about what other people want, if other people are comfortable, etc, etc. And so sometimes it is just really peaceful to be alone and not have to worry about other people and other people's feelings. But I also do get really lonely with being alone, so that is pretty accurate. You're very indecisive. I am indecisive. Wait, hold on. I need to research. What does that even mean? Because like I don't know. I am really indecisive, but I do feel like I don't know how to answer this. Like I am a little bit indecisive, but I think everybody's a little bit indecisive. Being around family makes you happy. Being around my family does make me happy, but my family is very crazy, okay? We've got a lot going on in our household and, well, in that household. And so I do love being around them. I love seeing my nephew. I love being around my mom. Definitely don't want to be far away from them, but it's kind of one of those relationships where I can be around them for so long and then I'm like, okay, I need to step away. I need to go be on my own for a little bit and then I'll go back and hang out with them. But I do love being around my family. You need your alone time. 100%. I feel like everybody needs their own alone time. It's just your time to really just like process your own thoughts. When you constantly have other opinions, you can't really have like a clear head. So always having your alone time is very vital. You don't take change very well. I feel weird about this one. There are times when I don't take change very well, but then there's also times where I do take change very well. I feel like these are so hard to answer. Why is this hard for me? I think whenever it's a change that I personally want, it's easier for me, obviously, because I'm in control of it. But when it's a change that is not under my control, then that's when it's just like all hell breaks loose, pretty much. You prefer staying in more than going out. I like going out, I do. I just don't like spending money, but I also do like spending money. It's just, I feel like sometimes when you go out, like say you go out for drinks or something, like you'll think the night's only gonna be, oh, I'm only gonna spend like $50 or something, and then you end up spending like $200 every single time. So that's why I don't like going out really, is because I always end up spending way more money than I had originally planned, and it's just very aggravating. You have to be really disciplined when you do go out. I do like going out, but I just don't like the money aspect of going out. You've had a lot of boyfriends. Okay, let's go ahead and count this on my freaking hand. So my serious relationships that I've ever been in, my first boyfriend, super serious relationship after that. I only really think I've been in 3 serious relationships. Like I've dated or talked to other people, but serious relationship wise, I've really only dated 3 people. Next one, you smoke. I do smoke, and this is no secret. I've talked about it on my channel before. Like in previous vlogs, I was literally like, hey, I'm going to a smoke sesh. I did a first time getting high story time, and I literally have an entire Patreon account pretty much dedicated to just like smoke sessions and just me honestly just being my raw authentic self and just kind of like talking about my feelings, etc. Just kind of like random fun videos that aren't really edited and just kind of are just less curated than these videos. Like they're really just raw content. So that is not really an assumption, that is a fact. You're a badass that will stand up for herself. I definitely will stand up for myself when push comes to shove and I absolutely need to, but I really honestly hate conflict. I just hate drama that is unnecessary. I really honestly just want to live a life of peace, and I know drama's gonna come and go, things are gonna happen throughout your life, but I just literally want to avoid all of that at all costs. It makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I will stand up for myself if push comes to shove and I absolutely need to, but I just hate conflict in general. It just makes me really uncomfortable, and I just hate when there's like problems to resolve. You have a sugar daddy. No, I do not have a sugar daddy. Me and Christian had talked about it. We were like, oh, he's gonna have a sugar mama and I'm gonna have a sugar daddy, and we were gonna do that. But then I signed up for like one of their like sugar daddy platforms. It was basically kind of where you just talk to them and they can give you like tokens, points or whatever, and that turns into money, but it was not worth it. And I just don't have the time of day to really sit there and talk to someone and do all of that. I just don't have the energy, and I was never on the app, so I ended up just deleting it. But I feel like if you have a sugar daddy, the whole point is to like talk to them, to give them your time and your attention, and like that's what they like pay you for. And so I just don't have the time for it. You're very shy in person. I am very shy, honestly. When you first meet me, I think it takes me a while to really get comfortable around people. Not too long. If we like hit it off right off the bat, then we're good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just always really shy at first when meeting people, but once I warm up to people, I'm crazy. I'm not shy. You care what people think about you. Yes and no. So when it comes to personal people in my life or people I've had really close relationships with, I will care more about their opinion of me. Or for instance, if there's just like a blatant lie going around about me, I will care a lot. There is that part of me too that really just doesn't care. So it's like I do care and I don't care. I don't know. I'm both. You are such an amazing person that cares so much for others. I love you, Sav. I love you too, babe. But I would like to say so. I truly, y'all, when I think back at it, I'm like, when I think about how much I do care for others, I think about it and I'm like, it is such a blessing to have me in your life, because no one is gonna care for you like I care for you, truly. It might almost be a bad thing just because I feel like it's something that I just can't help sometimes. Like, I just constantly think about other people before myself, so that's why I'm saying it's like a good and a bad thing at the same time. Like, you truly aren't gonna get anybody that cares more, but it's also a thing where I need to also prioritize myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. You are going to make merch. Should I make merch, y'all? Should I make merch? If y'all want me to make merch, let me know in the comments or give this video a like and I can think about it. You put everyone before yourself and it gets exhausting for you. So this is what I meant when they asked, you're an amazing person that cares so much for others. I almost care too much for others. It does truly get exhausting sometimes, because if someone wants to hang out or whatever, I'll push what I have to the side just to be there for them. And sometimes I need to have more discipline to be like, you know what, no, I need to prioritize myself just as much as I'm prioritizing other people. Yeah, sometimes it really does get a little bit exhausting. I think this one's super funny, but it's Christian with a K. So many people freaking spell his name wrong, but this one is, you let Christian suck your toes. I don't want to expose him, but I most definitely would let Christian suck my toes, to say the least. You don't believe in God anymore or are not religious. Okay, so this is a hot topic. This is gonna take a little bit to explain. To be quite honest, I always really just was Christian because everyone else around me was Christian. I just felt like it was what I was supposed to be. I didn't really have any direction of my own. And so I was really I just felt like I was faking it. Like, I believed in God, I guess, and just, I wanted to believe everything, but there was something keeping me back from it and I could never fully connect. So I basically kind of just decided to just take a chill. I'm following my own path. I don't really need to define myself by a religion. Others feel the need to. I just don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to follow a religion and do that, that is completely up to you, and I'm not going to judge you for it. I don't think there's anything wrong with following whatever religion you want to. I just personally didn't really feel super connected to Christianity, and there was just a lot of things that I didn't really love about the religion or Christians in general. I truly feel, and this is not to attack Christians in any way, but there are a lot of Christians who are very, very hypocritical, and I just don't like some of the beliefs that there are, and I feel like religion is something that it's like your life basically, and I just didn't really align with it anymore. And so I just kind of was just like, you know what, I'm just here. Like, I just don't really know what I really necessarily believe in. I just kind of am here. I don't really want to define myself by a religion anymore, so I wouldn't necessarily say I don't believe in God or anything like that. I just don't really want to define myself by a religion anymore that I don't 100% feel connected with. You and Christian have almost broke up several times while living together. This is not true. We've had our problems like any other couple, but we are 100% working through our problems. I don't think when something comes up you should immediately think of breaking up. So we try our absolute best to just work through our problems, and that's exactly what we have been doing. You were popular in high school. I don't think I was popular whatsoever, actually. It was just hard for me to be at school a lot of the times, and like my junior year I talked to my mom about graduating early and not doing senior year, but I decided to pretty much stay just because of like the senior memories, and I didn't want to miss out on anything. But literally fucking COVID happened, so I didn't really miss out on anything. I could have graduated early, but I don't think I was popular in high school. I definitely think people knew me, but I would not say I was popular. You still secretly want to work at a club. Girl, I love strippers. I love going to the strip club. I would like to work at a strip club. I just wish that I could just like make money and dance on a pole and nobody touch me, and just like me just be on like a display for people to just look at. I think where I differ, because whenever you're a stripper, you like people are touching on you and like smacking your butt and things like that, and I just know that part of it I wouldn't really be okay with. So like I know I wouldn't really be a stripper because of just like other little things, but I don't know, I think the concept of literally just being free and working and dancing and having fun and getting paid, bitch, strippers make bank. There are those super negatives to it, but they rich. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, I like the idea of being a stripper, but I don't think I could like actually do it. But props to the strippers, because y'all are powerful women, y'all are beautiful, and I hope y'all make all the money y'all want to make. You like to party. So I honestly don't, okay, no, I do like a good, who doesn't like a good time? You know, who doesn't like to go out occasionally and have a great time? But honestly, I'm not a huge drinker. Like, there are some people who like to drink all the time. Alcohol tastes gross to me, truly. Like, it's so hard for me to drink it. Literally, when we were on the cruise ship, I took a shot and threw up at the dinner table too. That's a whole story time for another time. But just the taste of alcohol is so gross to me. But if I'm going to a party, I'm going to be turning up. You want a baby? Of course I want a baby eventually. I would love to be a mom. That is like my ultimate goal. I would love to have motherhood be a part of my life. But right now, I do not want kids, like at all. I saw how my sister's life changed, and I got to literally experience it firsthand. Well, secondhand, because it wasn't really my situation, but anyways, I just got to see how her life changed and the sacrifices she had to make. And I just know at the point and stage in life that I am right now, I'm not ready to make those sacrifices, and I don't want to have to make those sacrifices anytime soon. I want to be able to be selfish while I can be selfish. I can't be selfish with a baby, you know, like a baby is going to be completely dependent on me and his dad. So it's just like, I'm just not ready for that. I really want to travel. I want to experience my 20s. I want to live my life, and there's plenty of time to have kids and raise kids, because once you have a baby, like, you pretty much need to settle down and raise your child, or that's what, you know, you're supposed to do. Yeah, I don't want a baby right now, actually. You would be down to get engaged soon? Honestly, no, I wouldn't. I think maybe in like 2 years, but I just honestly feel like we're still kind of like fresh into our relationship, and I want to be able to have some years under our belt, just more time, more life experiences. My camera's about to die, so let me change the battery real quick. Okay, this might look a little bit different because I just don't feel like screwing this in right now, so I'm just have it sitting on my tripod. But back to what we were saying. So honestly, no, I don't want to get engaged right now. I just want to have more life experience under our belt and go through more situations to really like test our relationship. I feel like we just haven't been through, I mean, we've been through a shit ton together, but I feel like I just want to have a few more years of life under our belt, basically. I don't want to be engaged after like a year of being together. I want to be engaged engaged probably like after 3 or 4 years of being together. You deep down inside want to still go to college and be something in the medical field. I wish I could be in the medical field without having to go to college. I know that's obviously a requirement and you need to learn everything to take care of people because that's a very serious thing. But it's really hard for me to study. It's really hard for me to focus and like read textbooks, and specifically with nursing and stuff like that, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of learning, and I could find ways for that, but I just feel like right now I'm on my own journey. I wouldn't be opposed to that in the future. I really wouldn't. It is something I've always had a passion for, so I don't know. There's definitely a possibility. I also thought about doing esthetician school, so that's also a possibility. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see how far I can take social media and hopefully open my own business and just see how far I can grow, because I've come so far. Why give up now, and why just go do something else, you know, when I've worked so hard for what I do have? So that's just kind of how I'm thinking about it, but I will be okay regardless. You have to be in control. I do think I do need to be in control. I just feel a lot safer and secure whenever I am. So I think that's pretty safe to say. You smoke a lot of weed. I do smoke a lot of weed. I used to not. Like, this is just really crazy, because if you would have asked me this question just a year ago, I would have told you I didn't. No, not even just a year, maybe. Oh my god, it's so crazy, because I started smoking after I graduated high school, which was 2020. It's 2022. It's been 2 years. Oh my god, that's crazy. I pretty much started smoking after I graduated, I would say, and I just would smoke occasionally, you know, with friends. I never really smoked by myself. To be honest, I still don't really smoke by myself, but because he smokes a lot, I just kind of always just smoke with him, so we do smoke a lot. Republican. I can assure you that I'm not Republican. I feel just really weird about politics. I feel like politics are so messy and just so confusing and just weird, and I never really honestly paid attention to politics before, but as I'm getting older, I do realize it's a really important thing, and I do need to educate myself on a lot of the things that are going on. That's still kind of a learning process for me, but I can rest assure you that I am not Republican. And last and final assumption, you have a high sex drive. I used to think I did, but honestly, I don't really think I do. I don't know. Like, I do, but I don't at the same time. I feel like recently I've just had so much going on that my drive has been a lot lower than usual, but I just have been all over the place mentally, and I feel like when I'm in a good spot and life's going good, then yeah. But when I have other things going on, my mind is just like, sex is just the last thing that I think about. Anyway, so that is what my subscribers think about me. Those were you guys' assumptions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly had so much fun just hearing what you guys think and reading your guys' assumptions. It was really, really fun to do, and I definitely need to do more videos like this. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, please, and hit the subscribe button to join the family. I would love to have you become part of the Sav Nation. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.